Women of Islam, it is time for you to leave that religion just as much as it is time for Christian women to leave their religion. Now, admittedly, I studied the Quran over 30 years ago and only studied it for about a year. But that study was enough for me to realize how inaccurate this book is and how it can't be the word of a one true God. But even without studying the book of Islam, the Quran, a woman should be able to read this book and still realize that this is not a religion that is favorable to women at all. Not even going into the fact that Muhammad had a 9-year-old wife and didn't have sex with her until I believe she was 14, but still is a pedophilia type of relationship. And it doesn't matter that you say I'm looking at it through today's lens. At no time frame should a 14-year-old girl be having sex with a grown-ass man. Doesn't matter. That is an objective morality. But at least Christian women can say to Christian men that I do not have to submit to you in heaven. That in heaven, we finally get equal treatment. Because men and women are not married in heaven according to the teachings of Jesus. That still does not make Christianity a religion that is beneficial to women at all. But with all the other things that women have to deal with in Islam, did you know at one point that it says that Muhammad prayed, and when the men prayed with Muhammad, they tied their clothing around their neck and they were butt ass naked. The women had to stay with their heads down until the men were sitting upright, placing the women behind the men. And this is not done just for that reason, but it's also done so that the men don't look at the women's butts, and then it's the woman's fault for enticing the man. But even in heaven, women in Islam are treated poorly. According to Islam, if somebody kills themselves in messing up the word. If they sacrifice themselves in a jihad, then that man receives 100 virgins, or sees 100 virgins and have sex with them in one day. Where in the fuck are you gonna get all these virgins? That means that there needs to be 100 virgins available for every man that martyrs himself in Islam. But other hadith says that a man will have at least 2 wives. Now, some Islamic scholars say the number is unknown, but one hadith scholar says that it is at least 2, minimum of 2. That means that there has to be at least 2 times the number of Islamic women born, lived, died, and went and go to heaven to the number of men. And that even in heaven, an Islamic woman has to be submissive, not only to their God, Allah, not only to and respect Muhammad, but you also are in subjugation to your husband in heaven. Now, I'm not one to go against polygamy. I think polygamy is a great thing. It takes a certain kind of person to be able to do it. But damn, even in heaven, these religions have never been beneficial to women, no matter what religion we're looking at, because all modern day religions from 9000 BCE till today have been patriarchal and has put women at a lower state, at a lower place. There is an idea that women in Islam are born on mountains and men are born in valleys, that men must climb, and the travesty of a woman is if she falls. Some may look at this as saying that women are put in a high place and men must climb to the woman. But is that really how your religion is that really how women are treated in your religion? It's not. It's not at all. All these religions will fail and fall apart as soon as the women wake up and start to walk away from this. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the poom poom is undefeated. And in modern day times, if the women say no, the men shall follow. Tell me what you guys think. Like I said, I didn't study Islam as long or as deeply as I studied Christianity, but I know what I found. So y'all tell me what you think. Always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.